I'm about to make lemon pound cake. Okay, so the first thing I did was I added 3 cups of cake flour, and I showed you how to make cake flour in the previous video. 3 cups of cake flour. I'm gonna start out with 3 cups of cake flour. Then I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. One and a half teaspoons of baking soda. Then I'm gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Then I'm gonna whisk everything together into the cake flour. Now in another bowl, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Now I got this lemon juice right here by grating these lemons like this, and then cutting them in half, and then cutting the lemon in half, and then juicing it, and then squeezing them with this juicer right here, putting the lemon in the middle of here and crushing it. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice to this bowl. This is fresh. Okay, I'm going to spill this. Spilling it, so I'm going to take it out of the cup like that. 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. And then 2 tablespoons of grated lemon zest. Two tablespoons of packed grated lemon zest. Packed grated lemon zest. 2 tablespoons of packed grated lemon zest. Okay, so then I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. I'm going to add 1 cup of buttermilk. And I showed you how to make buttermilk in a previous video as well. Out of regular milk, I'm going to add the buttermilk. Then I'm going to set this aside. Then in this large bowl right here, I'm going to add 2 sticks of butter that I've let sit out of the refrigerator for 20 minutes now. Two sticks of butter. Then I'm going to cream the butter. cream it. And you always want the butter to be like a margarine-like consistency, as you see here. So you let it sit outside of the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to cream it. See the consistency? See how easily that butter creams? This is what it means to cream the butter. See how it's like margarine? But in order to get it to this state, you have to let it sit outside of the refrigerator for at least 20 minutes. So then I'm going to add to this cream butter, I'm going to add 2 1/4 cup of sugar. Just normal granulated sugar. Okay, this is about 2 cups right here. And that's your other 1/4 cup, about 1/4 cup granulated sugar. Then I'm going to cream it. And now this oven is preheated already to 350 degrees. And I'm doing this on top of the oven that's been preheated already. And as I said, I'm not using any mixers. I'm doing this all by hand. As I say, it saves electricity. It's better for the environment. And it builds it builds muscle in your forearms. It builds muscle when you do it this way. So now I'm going to start to add 1 egg at a time. Total of 3 eggs, 3 large eggs. And you also want the eggs to be at room temperature. So as soon as you take the butter to sit it out for 20 minutes, you also want to take the eggs and sit that out for another 20 minutes. And I'm just going to beat this in one egg at a time. See that perfect consistency, that perfectly margarine-like consistency? That's what you want. That's when you know it's creamed. You don't want any chunks of butter in there. That's why it's important to let the butter sit out at room temperature for 20 minutes before beginning it, as well as the eggs. You let the butter, both the butter and the eggs, sit at room temperature for 20 minutes before beginning doing this. This is my 3rd and final egg that I'm adding to it. All right, that's just about perfectly creamed. Perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to alternate but I want to start adding the flour, and then I want to alternate between the flour and the butter mixture. So I'm going to add the flour at an interval of one third of a cup at a time. No, I would say two scoops at a time. 2 1/3 scoops at a time. Mix it in. Incorporate it. Then I'm going to add a little bit of this at a time. Yep, just a little bit of that mixture. That lemon juice buttermilk mixture at a time. See, I can smell the lemons already. And I'm just going to alternate between the two. One scoop of that. I'm just going to keep alternating between the two. And this is very similar to making blueberry muffins. Seems like all baking has the same general principles and ingredients. Milk, eggs, and butter. And or buttermilk or some variation of milk. And you'll see this is, if you watch my video on blueberry muffins, you'll see that this is almost the exact same process, where you're alternating between the flour and the milk mixture. Either the milk, but in this instance it's butter. See, with the blueberries it was just normal milk. In the case of lemon pound cake, it's buttermilk and lemon juice and lemon zest mixture. And I'm just gonna keep doing this until everything has been exhausted. I can smell the lemon from here. It smells great. It smells exactly like lemon. Smell it from here. Smells lovely. Now I'm gonna just add the remainder of the lemon into it. Lemon juice, lemon zest, buttermilk mixture. Add the remainder of that. Then I'm just gonna add the remainder of my flour. Into it. So now I'm gonna take my bundt cake pan right here. I just put a little oil over it. Put oil in it. Sprinkle a little bit of flour into it. Then I'm just going to add this to my bundt cake pan. Add this right into my bundt cake pan. I'm going to evenly make sure it's evenly distributed into the bundt cake pan. All right, then I'm going to take the pan, put it in this oven that's already preheated to 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And that's your lemon pound cake batter.